Hello, this is now part 3 of my walkthrough video that I am doing. Part 3, we will be going over from the cave troll to the start of Gyobu. And so, with that, some items that we will be getting will be, well, actually other mini-bosses will be, so troll, general, and we'll be going past the snake. And that's pretty much it for the video. Skills that we want, now that you fought Lady Butterfly, you should have plenty of them. However, you can also gain a lot of skills in other ways. And so, skills that you'll want are the grapple hook attack and the Makiri counter, as always. I will be teaching you a few things that you can use. For my personal playthrough, I'll be focusing on getting this next, the Breath of Life Light skill, because you heal when you get a death blow, and that's very nice to have. So I'll be getting this, which will also increase the amount of spirit emblems that I can have. And then I'll be saving up my skill points for that. Other really useful skills would be the mid-air prosthetic tool, as well as the Fang and Blade. But, with you killing Lady Butterfly, we'll also be enhancing the attack power, and thus we are stronger than ever before. So, from the dilapidated temple, we'll be going to the gate path. And then from the gate path, you should recognize this area. If you want more skill points and Sen, you can use this opportunity to go ahead and kill those guys a bit more. To do that, you'll be going that way once again, but we're not going to be worrying about that. Our next, as I said, our main focus with this will be those 3 mini-bosses. So, we'll then be going down this way, kill this guy, and then you're tempted to go down that way, but you don't want to do that. Once again, you'll actually grapple hook up here. If you have a lot of Sen, now's the time to go use it. Otherwise, you'll be going this way to sneak attack this dude with the bazooka. Why? He's a ranged dude. He's a ranged enemy, and we always take out ranged enemies first. Go then hop down. Him. We'll kill this guy. And last but not least, we've got him. You'll also notice that with the increase of your attack power, when you deflect, it builds up more of their posture. So, now, we'll be coming up over here. Hang to the right. Kill the chicken. Chickens are rude. And then we'll rest at this sculptor's idol. So now this is the first mini-boss on our list for part 3, the troll. Once again, for these mini-bosses, we don't want to be fighting them when we have other enemies, so we'll be taking out these enemies first. Go for this guy. And take him out. Now, one tactic that you can use is very, very shenanigan-y. If you have a sugar called Gachin sugar, you can use that. It will increase your stealth capability, and you can actually sneak up right behind him by going up the stairs, crouched of course, and around so that you get behind him without him seeing you, and you can actually get a free death blow right off the get-go. Another thing that will be helpful is the flame vent. Once again, The reason for that this time, however, is in the loading screen. You may have seen it by now, but it says that red eyes fear flame above all else. This chained ogre is a red eye enemy, and so flame will be very effective against him. It'll get you a lot of free hits. So with that, we'll now jump right into it. So once again, if you have got Sheen Sugar, you'll come up over this way. And then you sneak up behind him. However, if you don't have it, just go in, get a free couple hits. And then with the ogre, his movements are extremely slow. And so you can actually just run around him a lot. And so focus on running. If you go in a circle around him, he'll just completely miss you. Like that. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was a prime opportunity to use the grapple hook attack. I'll try and bait out a move for him to do that. So right there, grapple hook attack, get yourself a couple free hits. To use the grapple hook attack, you use L2, you grapple to him, and while you're in the air, you play hardball. Once again, his attacks are slow, so if you're running at an angle, you can get a free couple hits that way. And so overall, this is actually a really easy fight if you're focused on running. If you're not focused on running, this guy can break you super easily. So once again, you'll notice that I'm running at an angle. So there's the first death blow. And then the second death blow is literally the exact same. However, this time I'll now show you the power of the flame vent against him. So you'll come up, flame vent, he's afraid of fire, so you get a lot of free hits. You burn him, you once again get a lot of free hits. That attack does come out rather quickly, so if you get hit by it, don't be too ashamed. You can just come right back with a grapple hook attack, though. Heal up, flame vent, and finish him off. So be focused on being agile, moving around him, makes this fight significantly easier, gets you a free prayer bead pretty much. And then, if you haven't had a lot of practice with the Makiri counter, this guy is an excellent resource to try and practice it. You use that once again, you do O and forward at the same time. So, one right after the other, we'll now be coming up here for the next mini-boss. I don't remember his exact name, but he's a general of some form, and so you know how to fight him. But we want to take out all the little guys first. So that's another important item. You grapple hook up here, go to left, get the gourd seed. And so, once again, basic rule of thumb, you go for the ranged enemies first. And so I'll be coming up this way. And then you'll take out this guy, so that he's not really annoying. And then you'll actually be dropping down here. Come up over this way, get a death blow on this guy, and even this guy. Come back around over here. Then you'll take out that ranged guy. I got deflected, so guard right back. So now we got this guy that for some reason decided that I was going to be hiding in that corner. Take him out. Generally speaking, that won't happen, and so you'll then just come around over here and get the death blow on him. Now, normally that guy's over there, and so the way to take out him would you could just hang on this ledge and crawl over there and then sneak up and kill him. but since he ran over there and pretty much killed himself, we won't have to worry about that. And so the next thing you want to do is scan the area before you go in. Make sure that you did kill all the enemies. That way you don't get attacked by multiple people at once. And then we'll be going for the general. You get him. Oh. Get the free death blow like what I just did. However, once again, you pretty much know how to fight these guys already. He's got the addition of a thrust attack, but it's pretty much the exact same. So you just have to watch out for that new thrust attack that he's got. However, with your Makiri counter, that will actually potentially make him an easier target for you. You'll notice that I got staggered, so I instantly went for the roll. Don't let him recover. Get the death blow. This is another person that the Flame Vent is also pretty useful on, because when you use it twice, it burns them, and if it burns them, then you get a lot of free hits off. Right there, I should have done the Makiri counter. That'd be super awkward if this guy actually killed me. But again, this game is quite difficult, and so it doesn't matter if you win by the skin of your teeth. All that matters is that you win. Stay close. Watch his attacks. There's a sweep attack that we're so used to. And he also has a grab attack, but it's pretty rare that he uses that. So, that's mini-boss number 2. Once again, you'll be coming from there. Go to the left, take out the Screamer first, drop down, come around this way, kill him. You can potentially kill that guy, take out the ranged guy, take out this guy, take out that guy, or that's right over here, and then you'll also need to take out that last guy that's right over there. So, from here, you'll come down to this broken bridge, and instead you'll take a left, over to this branch, and here we have another Sculptor's Idol. We'll rest since we're not going backwards. And then for this next part, you're going to be coming across a giant snake. It's horrifying your first time. However, if you kind of get used to the area, you can just pretty much run through it. You don't have to worry too much about him. So that's what we're going to be doing. So that branch is our target. And then we'll turn around, come this way, and then duck in this grass. There's our snake buddy. He's really not too bad. He'll look up. When he does, he'll run, jump off this cliff. I know, such sound advice. Jump off the cliff. But again, it's a hero. You're a Ninja Spider-Man, so you'll be able to recover rather quickly. When you're in that cave, run, jump, and then if you didn't wait for him to finish smashing his head against that wall, you could actually have used that opportunity to run past him already. And even if he touches you, it doesn't actually matter. So, you'll just walk through, hug this wall, and right there you'll see the palanquin. You need to hide into that palanquin, and the path forward is right past it. So you'll hide in the palanquin first, you'll run up there, there'll be an opportunity for you to use the grapple hook to send yourself flying, you'll grapple hook again, Oh, he saw me. Oh boy, that's exciting. Don't let him see you, like I just did. That's funny. Still terrifying, but once again, you'll be running past the palanquin after you do the thing, and grapple hook, again, and you're pretty much safe after that. So just come right up here, into the palanquin, wait for him to get very close to you, stab him. Said, there's this opportunity to run, grapple hook, and grapple hook. Come up into this area, and you are safe. Now we'll grapple hook there, up top, one more time. That's the sugar that I was talking about. That'll help you against the ogre, so you get a free death blow. It's very, very cheesy to fight him that way. Rest, because we're not going to be going backwards. And then right over there is an enemy that exemplifies why it's important when you get deflected to go right back into guard. And I'll show you. So watch out for his poison attack. See right there? He got a free hit on me because I didn't go right into the deflect. So, pretty important to do that. This is just to let you know where snap seeds naturally grow, I guess. And it's also to give you a hint of an item later on. So I'm going to go ahead and rest because I took a hit. Don't really have to if you don't want to. You can practice the attacking into guarding against that guy. He's a really good resource for practicing that. And then I'll be walking you through this area, and then we'll be fighting Gyobu. So when you first come up here, you'll notice that gun guy, and a big boy over there, as well as two more enemies right over there. We won't be going there first. We'll be coming up here, up there. I'm gonna take out him first, and then we've got this guy. Eavesdropping on him just lets you know that firecrackers scare horses. Which, if you don't want to fight these guys, you don't have to. There's just some items over there. The way to get to Gyobu is right here. We'll be doing that in the next boss video. As I said, I'll be keeping bosses and these parts separate, so when I have all these uploaded, you'll just be able to skip straight to any bosses you might be having trouble with. And hopefully it'll make it easier for you. This guy will make your Fury counter practice easy. We don't want to fight these big guys fairly, so you want to sneak up on them next. He'll then be coming over here. Kill the ranged people first. And then another guy to practice the Makiri counter on. That's an important item to get because 500 sen is in the heavy corn purse. I'm gonna fight him fairly. I guess not really. But that's how you take care of this part. Once again, the way to get to Gyobu, however, is you don't even have to fight them at all. From the Sculptor's Idol, you'll come up here, grapple hook, you'll come over here, there'll be a dude walking, patrolling the area, and then you can just go right up here. And with that, that is the end of part 3. If you have questions about anything, once again, drop a comment. I'll respond. Or if you know me personally, just text me, and I'll be happy to respond to that as well. So I hope that made that part easy for you, and